Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Start on the ground with Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Those defense for the Packers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Flush to his right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field. Things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Off play action, Fields.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Fields going to get this to Montgomery.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing again is Fields.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was they backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now Rodgers. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Cole Kmet,
His 6th touchdown of the season.
and the Bears have got it back to within a score.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
The Packers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers!
Robert Tunyon.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and sprint the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Jones. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And always It's a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Doug Costin on the tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Rodgers going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Packers are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And here we go on 4th down, Fields.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He finds Watson. It's caught. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
A jet sweep, Dobbs.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Rodgers.
A Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Now it's Rodgers.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Running right, Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Rodgers now on first down.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And the Packers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Fields on first down.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Fields.
Oh, he dropped dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And the Packers are going to have it here at